All right, welcome everybody. We're here for Wave B, second wave of SXC Smash 4.
Yeah, SXC2K16. And Wave B pools is coming up. As you can see, we've got our first match just about lined up for you. Pudge versus Taco.
Versus Taco, yep. So Taco is a former South Australian. I guess he's been
South Australian?
Yeah, I don't know if he's. I guess he might be back, but he spent some time in Victoria actually.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, a very beloved commentator here. He was giving some great hype commentary during the crew battles. Actually.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. And looking like he's hovering on that villager. Is he a villager player?
Yeah. He used to have a bit of a ditty, but the villager has definitely been something he's been trying to work on a lot more. And yeah, we'll have to see.
Okay.
Against Fox, I don't know, with Reflector, we'll have to kind of see.
Yeah, so you can see Pudge, Fox main from Victoria. I mean, Victoria has quite a few Foxes, and there's probably a few that rank above him, but he's still a very notable player, and you got to watch out for him. You can't sleep on him because he's got his good days.
Yep.
If Pudge has a good day, he has a good day.
Yeah. So I guess maybe I suppose we're going to get right into it. We could perhaps, during some of the downtime, talk about some of the results we've had. A couple of upsets.
Yeah, a few
some
upsets.
Really hyped games.
So far, no South Australian players are actually making it out on the winner's side of the bracket.
No, it's not been a good day for them.
Yeah, but we're going into Smashville for Game 1.
Game 1, here we go. All right. Throwing out the gyroid just to begin with. And yeah, both players just going to try and get a bit of a feel for each other, I imagine. Being on the front stage of the first Game 1 can be a little bit daunting.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see how the kind of smaller stage plays into this dynamic. Fox being a fast character can kind of run around a bit, but if he's got a smaller stage, he's got a little less space to run around, so maybe that'll result in him getting a little more choked out by these projectiles.
Yeah, and I mean,
that was a nice bait. Oh my god!
Forward smash, bowling ball, straight off the edge. Who was waiting for that? Not me.
Wow.
And the South Australians are loving that. It's, I think that maybe they're ready to welcome him back after that.
Definitely a good way to start this Wave B of pools.
And yeah, I think all he needs to really do now is just work on tacking on a bit more, and yeah, just get some safe damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially as a character like Villager, you don't want to be fighting Fox close up.
Yeah, and I'm not really an expert in this matchup, but I imagine that you just really have to be careful with the recovery getting back on against Villager, because that bowling ball just hangs right out there for your up B on your
Well, we saw that just a minute ago, exactly.
Landing on with the down air into pot of plants.
But yeah, Villager definitely a good character when he's on the defensive play. With a lead like this, he can basically force Pudge to run
up smash. That was really
looked like a missed input with that.
Exactly.
But well, good punish from Pudge. And
goes to the forward smash again.
Yeah, he's got a bit to claw back, but
up tilt quite nice for some of the short hop offensive.
Looks like he's just going to be waiting out this tree, which is really what he should be doing.
Exactly. And
nice use of that platform to get around it as well.
A couple of lasers, attack on the damage, grab, chasing down, forward is not going to grab it, but
yeah, Pudge is really starting to slow down his gameplay, and that's exactly what he needed to do, because he'd been a little bit aggressive before, but he's
waiting for the get up.
Nice. Didn't quite get the punish, but it was a good wait. Ooh!
Down air, very nice.
I don't know if the 3 turnip has a bigger hitbox, but it looked like that was on the very edge.
And I'm somewhat ominous of a reflect on a tree if he goes for it, because it's just, I think you can really underestimate.
Oh, wow!
Slingshot.
Yeah.
No, very excited. Con coming up behind Taco.
And the small blast zone on Smashville definitely coming into play there. But
well done to Taco.
Yeah,
I think
game
it's
one over to Taco.
Yeah, I think it's for Pudge. I don't know who he's got. Villiness in his region.
Yeah,
some others.
I don't know if there are any other villagers. I think Kid has a bit of a villager, even though that's not his main character. But mostly V would be the main villager over in Victoria.
So yeah, game 2 is going to be Pudge's pick on Dreamlands. Hoping, I guess, the platforms are going to serve him a little bit better. Yeah,
and a bigger stage is going to give him a bit more room to run around. He'll still have to deal with those projectiles, but he'll have a bit more space to get around them, especially with those platforms. He's just got movement options.
Oh! Bowling ball off the platform, not going to get it.
Yeah, so it actually clanked with the up air. Because the bowling ball is considered an item, so it actually has basically 0 priority, so any move will clank with it.
Exactly.
Oh!
Gyroid and bowling ball. One of them's going to hit. And
that was a smart option from Pudge.
Yeah.
Actually using that Lloyd Rocket to delay his recovery.
I'm wondering if Taco's going to integrate any pocketing into this. Oh! Get up! Get up, tree cut down.
All right.
All right, yeah. The up smash is not going to be enough. His kill percent.
Yeah,
and,
Pudge just not ready for that tree. Oh my gosh.
No one was. And
nice.
down smash is going to keep it to an even stock scenario.
Yeah, looking a bit more even than last game. Ooh, nice! Pudge reading the attacking options from Taco.
Back air off the platform there. Very nice. Quick attack.
Ooh!
And once again, I think Pudge just needs to find his time and his rhythm in this, because once he does, he'll be finding himself a lot more comfortable against the finisher.
You can see he's definitely moving around a lot better on Dreamland, having these platforms to go between.
And he's not doing a lot of chases on the dash attacks for the up airs, etc. He's kind of letting Taco do a little bit what he likes after he gets knocked up into the air.
Right.
So maybe he wants to give him a bit of pressure, but turnips can sometimes be an X factor in that, especially if you get the triple.
Yeah, Pudge, he's definitely having some trouble pressuring off stage, which is kind of what you expect for this matchup. You see Taco has been doing quite a lot of
damage.
There we go.
Take it out.
All right, up air's going to even up the set, but we do have Taco's counter pick coming up.
That's right. Just thinking of his options. I don't know whether he wants to go TNC or...
Well, Smashville's not available because he's already won there. Town and City's an option. The low blast zone is a worry, but you know, you saw Pudge utilizing those Dreamland platforms. He probably doesn't want to go to Battlefield or Lilat.
No. I see Taco there was really enjoying. I don't want to listen to what he's listening to there, because despite that loss, he's just taking all in his stride. So here comes the pick, hovering above Duck Hunt. Interesting. Maybe. Some torque on it. Yep, it is.
All right, we're
Duck
going
Hunt.
there. Taco probably going to have more experience on this stage than Pudge, because most Victorian tournaments don't actually have Duck Hunt as an option. And this stage is going to be like, it's interesting because it benefits both characters in different ways.
Yeah, the tree obviously is going to have a little bit of pressure with some of Fox's aerials, just being able to have some early kills if he finds them there.
Absolutely. Like the large stage probably benefits Fox just because he's better at moving around with faster run speed. But the lack of platforms, you know, we saw last game Pudge really using those platforms well, so not having easily utilizable platforms. I'm guessing Final Destination was probably the ban, which is why we ended up here.
Yep. And Taco getting a lot more bullied here. He's really trying to find his way back onto stage and actually just find a bit of neutral. But the good thing about Villager is, you know, Ledges is all right.
Yeah, Pudge just playing quite patiently and using the size of the stage to his advantage.
Chasing with a few up airs there. A little bit different to his playing game too.
Oh, doesn't quite get the punish. Like, it was a very good read with the trump, but missed execution. Down air.
Up smash.
Ooh, just a little bit too far off the stage. Oh, the dog coming in and saving him. That was probably an up smash out of shield opportunity if that dog wasn't there.
Yep. Oh, just missing it yet again.
Yeah, we saw that up smash almost come out as well. And
Reflector just not going to do it in that situation. Back air, not enough.
And
I'm kind of interested in Taco's different get back onto the stage options. I mean, he hasn't been doing too much of this slingshot getting back on. And I think he definitely doesn't want to be doing, because he'll find himself up smashed if he's not careful.
Yeah, went for a landing read with that up tilt, not quite finding it. And this is not where Pudge wants to be. There we go. Back on the ground.
Back there. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do the Lloyd trick to kind of get yourself a little bit of extra survival with the Villager, but yeah, I haven't been seeing Taco pulling out any of the gyroid.
He's really going for those axes, and like, I'm not sure if Pudge. Oh, went for fair footstool, not going to find it. He's fine. Oh, he is not fine at all.
Great down air, just chasing him off stage.
Very good continued edge guard there from Taco.
Couple of chants of "Yeah, the boys" out there. It's There's a lot of camaraderie here, which is always great to see. And
that was a good string.
Starting to slip out of Taco's hands. He really needs to start making some difference now if he wants to.
Yeah, definitely an up smash kill percentage.
Off the top. Forward tilt, gyroid into neutral air. But he's very cagey. I think he feels a bit suffocated right now.
Ooh.
Up tilt. The back air, not going to be enough yet.
The eye saved him. He's going to get back to him. Oh, there we go. Trump there. Very nice.
And that's a 2-1 Pudge.
2-1.
2-1, yeah.
And good utilization of that trump there because, you know, he recognized that he didn't have upstage options against Villager. He really had to work on those ledge traps. And he'd gone for one trump earlier in that set, which didn't work. But, you know, you don't go for it too often. You don't go for it every time. But he went for it when it counted. It's great back
here. So the winner of that game basically is going against Spewis. So coming the other games that we have in this match, Jazzy and Allens are playing at the moment. Taicho's beat Bussy. Daddy Gani beat Kizabam. And Quen and Daddy Gani have a game against each other coming up as well. So looking, I can't identify by the shirt. It looks like we got Genki coming on stream now. This should be a lot of fun.
Genki versus Dean. So I'm not sure what pool this would be in. If you can pull it up.
Yeah. So looking at this, Genki making a great impact in the on the crowd. Really.
So for those who aren't aware, Genki is a Japanese Kirby player who has been living in Perth, Western Australia, for the past, I want to say almost a year now, but probably not quite that long. I'm not exactly sure how long he's been there, but he's been there for most of this year at least.
And very fond of his Kirby, very fond of his hammer, as they call it.
Oh, the crowd loves Genki. Like, the hammer is definitely his signature move, and it really draws the crowd's attention because he's a big fan of it, and you know, I can see why, because it's a kill option at 50. Like, that's ridiculous.
And there's not too many Kirbys out there. I think most people just get the fear in their hearts. As soon as they see it, they're just like, holy, how do I get up? And that's most of it, is he does the mix-ups with a couple of the jump, and always with the get-up for his opponent, he's getting his hammer out. So
yeah, so it's basically a kind of, the charge time, like the startup is the biggest punishable thing. Like, if you just press side B, it's like a super laggy move, lots of startup, lots of end lag, but the fact that you can start charging it and then release it and kind of separate the lag into two sections.
Yeah.
If you'll see, he'll often go he'll start the hammer after like a back throw, or basically whenever his opponent gets off stage, and he'll just kind of sit there and wait for his opponent to do something. But
so we're going for the Kirby special. It's the old rivals, King DDD versus Kirby.
And a very appropriate setting.
Yeah, exactly, Dreamland. I don't know if that was a gentleman's decision or what, but yeah. Oh, already coming on. He loves to get those throws into forward airs, and he really gets a lot of follow-ups with them. So he'll just like grab into like aerial into grab and then just keep it going.
But, you know, Dean, a very respectable player in himself.
Yeah, from in the Brawl days too.
Oh, especially, yeah, he was a very strong Brawl player. DDD was a little bit better back in that game.
Absolutely.
His down throw was slightly better. The hammer.
It's out. Crowd's getting ready for the hammer. Swing and a miss. Hey, batter.
Cleverly utilizing those platforms. It looks like Kirby doesn't actually quite make it to the top Dreamland platform with a full hop, which means that once he's got the hammer, when he's got the hammer out, Dean can just go to the top platform and Genki can't get to him.
No,
and while he's charging that hammer, he's taking damage as well, so.
And the one thing I like about Genki's play is that he actually plays a very tight, safe game. Like, he doesn't really throw out a lot of stupid stuff, and he's good at baiting his opponent.
You see that down air? The full hop down air, landing down air from Genki is probably his main combo starter from what I've seen. You know, it links into down tilt, into up tilt. He's really going for those hammers, and you know, against most characters at 100%, he won't be going for it. He goes for hammer at the kind of mid percents where it's the only thing that will kill.
Yep.
And against DDD, 109 is mid percent. DDD does not die till after 100.
Getting up on the platform for this hammer. taking a couple of percentage.
And that's smart because it covers, you know, one of Dean's options, like Dean's main option, in fact, his safe option was going to that platform because Genki couldn't reach there. So if he starts there, he has the option of going down, but he's just covering that top platform option. Ooh!
Throwing out a couple of jabs. Forward air clashing.
And you see... Ooh, wow, okay. Interesting use of that stone there.
Jab, jab into the forward air.
And you see Dean just really playing safe with that hammer, kind of a lot of pivot F tilts, a lot of... Oh, back air. Bad DI from Genki's going to lose him the stock.
Yeah, I think Genki really realized there that he was in kill percentage, but the down throw is not going to be enough off the top platform.
Yeah, that up throw, probably Kirby's most reliable kill option, but DDD, the hardest character to kill off the top in the game, fast volley and heavy.
There it is.
Is that going to be it? No, good DI there from Dean.
Yep. He's got to think a little bit differently about how he approaches a fresh stock against DDD, because he really needs to tack on a lot more damage.
Well, before that, he's got to figure out how to finally kill him. And up throw is the last two moves he hit with, so it's now a little bit stale. I'm not sure if it'd kill even on the top platform.
Dean doing the right thing and just throwing out some safer jabs, but again, not enough. 173 we're sitting at. This is not unusual for DDD.
Is not easy to kill.
Yeah, the suction.
Dean, cheeky option there. Doesn't quite get it, but it's, you know, it's worth going for.
Up tilt. It's Genki again just waiting it out. And this is going to be it,
that's
perhaps?
Not going to be it.
No.
Because the last few, you know, if he can't get it with a platform, he's not going to get it on the ground.
Gordo stuck on the ledge, running forward. I think
he gets
Dean's
it on a platform,
happy just to be staying in this stock, actually. Only 51%,
absolutely.
but 61 now. It's... no, 2 minutes left. I don't think we're going to be seeing a timeout.
Oh, wow! All right. All right, then.
For just a second.
I thought he was just going to be on the platform and that was it, but missed the platform. I thought he was going to survive.
Okay, starting the next stock fresh.
As you mentioned, 2 minutes on the clock, and Genki's got a little bit of a percent deficit to claw back. And Dean can just really play safe. You know, a lot of those fading, retreating tilts, aerials, which is basically what you need to be doing as DDD. His frame data is not the best, but his range is actually quite good. His hammer is... He's basically a sword character. Like, his hammer is quite big.
And very much in kill percentage here for Genki. Oh, the get up, just getting that frame perfect, making sure he's safe.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, whether Dean does realize the clock, and he's definitely playing very safe, but he's been playing safe all game. He doesn't seem to be playing that much safer than earlier in the game.
Yeah, and
you know, you can see right now he's using those Gordos.
And I think that's the right way to play it. I think Genki should know by now it's really do or die. It has to make something happen.
Absolutely.
And yeah, down to 1 minute left to go.
Looks like Dean is happy to wait out this clock. He's not approaching whatsoever. Just chucking out those Gordos and saying, you know, come fight me. There's a Gordo in the way, but come fight me. Oh!
Ooh,
this could be
threatening.
Like, if Genki is going to take this game, it will have to be with a hammer kill.
Exactly, and it's the rage is there. Oh. It's building as we speak. Oh! Not catching it. Dean sighing a breath of relief. Brow for the wiping the sweat off the brow.
He's got to get Dean off stage and then bring out the hammer.
22 seconds going. This is
Genki
becoming
is
increasingly
very clearly worried.
Yeah, this is an exercise in frustration at this point for Genki. I think his back air is going to take it. Yeah.
So both times Genki died there, he was trying to fade away, and as he was trying to fade away, he got hit by a back air, which basically meant he was DIing out as the back air hit, which caused him to die a lot earlier than he should have.
Yeah, I think he's got a few things to learn from that. You know, the start of the stock and the game was going really well, actually, for him. It's just he found that I think he wasn't too sure about his throw percentages. And, yeah, I guess it's one of those things. Do you tack it on? Do you keep it fresh for the top platform, maybe?
Oh, and the switch to Mario comes out. I know Genki was telling me yesterday he used to be a Mario main quite a while back and has since been maining Kirby, but, you know, not confident in his Kirby for that matchup. And, you know, Mario, he's going to have somewhat similar troubles getting in. Kirby, like, he just wasn't able to get in as Kirby because that hammer, the Gordo, is a huge thing. But, you know, Mario, he does have some range issues, but when he gets in, the reward is a lot greater, especially on a fast-falling heavy like DDD. The combos are just going to go for ages.
Absolutely. Just Genki finding his way back. And Gordo trying to use the cape to get some of that back, but it's Dean's really spacing himself out quite nicely in this.
Ooh, back throw option. I don't think I agree with that option. Because,
maybe going for the down throw instead.
Yeah, down throw, because like Mario has so many combos on a character like DDD. Like, in general, down throw is just a good combo starter for Mario, but especially on fast fallers and heavy characters, it's just, you go for it because you get so much more damage than any other throw option.
And I guess it's one of those things when you're playing against a character or playing as a character which might be a secondary, sometimes those optimal options are not always apparent in your head at that time. You're sort of feeling out in a way you might play with your other character.
But Genki's playing, you know, fairly reserved this game. You can see quite a lot of fireballs coming out.
Yeah, he's, I think really just getting in, like, trying to find a safe place in neutral where he can start something up is really his main issue at the moment.
Absolutely, and Dean is definitely well practiced at keeping you out, and you can see that playing out in this set.
Neutral air, up tilt. Not getting any luck with either of them. But the back air just sending right off the stage.
Oh. Wow. And you can see Dean, you know, occasionally mixing up his Gordos. Most of the time he's kind of leaving it as kind of just hovering in between him and Genki. But you saw when Genki was off the ledge there, he just threw it straight at him because he was hoping Genki wouldn't be ready for it. And he almost got hit by it. Back air, gonna take the first stock. And, you know, DDD on 74%, he's barely halfway to kill percent.
Yep, forward air, no.
You know, I think Mario Up Smash on Battlefield might start killing around 140-ish,
yeah,
I guess.
But like, we're still a ways there.
We got a way to go, yeah.
Trying to pressure on the platforms, but nice little reverse of the pivot tilt. It's good.
And you saw the last game, the clock coming into play. If Genki can't kill Dean very soon,
we're going to be in a similar scenario.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're in a similar scenario with Dean losing his first stock at 2 minutes on the clock. Ooh. Nice.
Up smash, not going to do anything there. Up B. Starting to think a little more creatively about how he punishes him, getting back on the platforms. The Gordo,
wow, that actually
just lingering.
So
no up here follow-up.
Genki may be starting to look for those up smashes about now.
Just clipping with the tip of the up air. Forward throw off the stage. Fireball 2.
Good offstage pressure. Like,
he's not chasing it. There we go. I was going to say he's not chasing so much with the up airs, but there he goes with it.
You can see that Genki is adapting to Dean's speed. Like, Dean has just slowed the game down, and Genki's like, all right, yep, there we go.
The
up smash.
And you can see the differences in the two positions that they're sitting in. Genki on the one hand leaning right forward. Dean looking quite relaxed, despite all just hanging back.
And it's probably like Dean just a bit more used to this, you know, campy type playstyle, just general keep away type game.
Ooh! And great at really just being so patient with those back airs, letting Genki come to him.
And again, 2 minutes on the clock. Dean's on a fresh stock, and Genki is in a lot of trouble.
That's it.
Oh wow, he didn't have a jump, and that's the set. 2-0 to Dean. Well played.
A solid 2-0 indeed. Well, you know, not the end for Genki. I think that's his first loss of the bracket.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so for that bracket, Dean will go forward to play against John Bombo, the Toonlink main from South Australia.
All right.
Whereas we got D.I. Joe has beaten Weeman, the Zelda, which is a big win. I know that D.I. Joe was talking to me during friendlies as a Mewtwo main.
From South Australia?
From South Australia.
Right. So Weeman, a Zelda main from ACT.
Basically, and one of the top Zeldas. There's not many of them.
The top Zelda in the country.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, so interesting that he was able to kind of figure out that matchup, because a lot of the times those low-tier characters that you have just kind of random players playing, like, one player in the country, like Weeman Zelda, you just lose because of matchup inexperience.
No
You're like,
exposure.
I don't know what this character's doing. Why is it working? It's kind of like, so yeah, good on him for being able to figure out that matchup in the course of a set.
So I'm wondering who we're going to be having up next. Looking at some of the other brackets.
Looks like
we got Quen.
We got Quen and
Pudge.
Pudge. Are they playing each other? Looks like we've got Quen versus Pudge.
Yep. So yeah, Pudge going Fox again.
Yeah, we saw Quen earlier. Pudge earlier. Quen, a Ryu main from ACT.
So Pudge taking out Spewis 2-0, which is a big win because Spewis definitely no scrub. Doing quite reasonably in the
that's
in the crew battles just last night.
Pudge definitely. Wow, that's Spewis was, I believe, 3rd seed in that pool, and Pudge 6th seed. So yeah, very well done from Pudge.
Yep. We're getting quite deep in this pool. We've got Juon facing against Taicho from South Australia, the Mewtwo / Bowser Jr.
Bowser
main.
Jr., yeah.
Yeah, so basically winner of this match goes through to top 32.
Yeah, so this is the last round of winners for pools. Winner of this will go through top 32 winners side, basically top 24. And yeah, I like, knowing the skill levels of these two players, I would be surprised if Pudge were to win this. I wouldn't rule him out, but Quen is a very good player. I would, I would put my money on Quen because he is just like very, very solid Ryu. Probably the best Ryu in the country now that Earl's stopped playing.
Out of the mix, yep.
At least that's my opinion.
Quen getting the rock off with the paper. I don't know, for him, probably want to take it to something like Town and City, maybe, or...
Yeah, because, like, I know these characters kind of benefit from seamless kinds of stages. Like, both of them benefit from a low ceiling because they tend to kill vertically. I know, a lot of people talk about Fox being able to use platforms to mix up movement options and combo options, so being able to go ground to air a bit faster. But Ryu has a similar thing. Looks like we're going on to Town and City.
Indeed, we are going to Town and City.
Both of these players very happy to start on their characters' perceived best stage by the general consensus.
Yeah, I don't think either player really super upset about this stage.
And I don't think it particularly favors either character either. Like if Quen drops a match, I would expect to see... Oh my gosh, is we going to see it?
And is he going to get it?
Yeah.
That's it. No.
Oh, very
so
good
close.
from Pudge. And
that was amazing.
And what was really important there is that Pudge was able to stall it for long enough that the platform moved down a little bit. If Quen had been a little bit faster on his inputs, then maybe he would have had enough platform height. Ooh, looked like a missed input there. The dash attack was probably meant to be a Shoryuken, but I am not 100% sure on that.
True Shoryuken's just so amazing. Really, something you always have to respect.
And I think an important thing to notice in this matchup, it didn't quite work there, but Fox's up air able to, because it's a dual hit, able to bait out Ryu's focus attack, and focus attack is really Ryu's only decent landing option.
Yep.
Nice there from Quen.
Back air
able
just
to cover that roll.
Yeah, Pudge not really having much luck with the ledge trump, which is the option, but I think Quen was really ready for that. Giving him the elbow.
Kind of like, what do you do in that situation? Because you basically have to
ride it out.
Roll, you basically have
so
to
low
away.
on the shield.
Ryu definitely probably the best character in the game in terms of shield breaks. You see more him than any other character.
Absolutely. Perhaps second to, only close with maybe Yoshi or someone like that with down bears.
There are a few characters with kind of... Oh, wow!
Yeah, the focus is great.
Didn't quite get both hits, because if you got both hits, that would have killed.
Trying to get the gimp, but it's perfectly fine.
And Quen didn't even have to use his jump to get back there. Quen's a big fan of saving his jump for recovery. With this much rage on Ryu, sure you can not quite at kill percent, but start looking around the 50-60 mark, because that's probably going to start killing soon. Yeah, he's a kill percent.
Yep. This is getting really dangerous here for Pudge. Don't know that he's going to be able to make it happen. Oh! Shoryuken back on stage. chasing Pudge down
got
and
to
just
take
waiting
his stock
for it.
soon because he's got a while to claw back even if he manages to take
I think that's it. There's the Shoryuken.
Yeah. A 2-stock from Quen. Pudge just unable to close out that first stock.
Yeah, no, he had some good moments in there, having a bit of an Eminem palm sweaty mum spaghetti shake off.
Yeah.
Reset, think about what stage he wants to take it into, what he's got to change and adapt for his next, his next game.
Well, I'd expect to see either something...
Battlefield, maybe?
Quite possibly Battlefield.
Yep.
I know a lot of Foxes are a fan of Battlefield, as we talked about. And we're hovering over there now.
But hey, we never know. There we go.
Yeah,
so going to Battlefield.
So,
not a bad choice for Rob Foxy.
Yeah, he's really wanting to be able to juggle Ryu. So having platforms to kind of reset his height. And nice combo.
Some of that good
oh my gosh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
So all you need is Fox.
That...
Forward air, footstool. Let's go.
All right. Okay, so that's a very good advantage for Pudge at the start of this game. But you know, we saw last game it was a 2-stock, so Quen's definitely not out of this game yet.
Yep. As the old saying goes, better than a kick in the ass if you're Fox. Now, great to see how Quen adapts and really retaliates on this. He's coming in quite aggressively, actually. Just moving in, which is not working to his favor.
Oh my gosh!
Almost again.
Oh, it doesn't quite. Wow.
He did.
All right.
Not bad. I was just clipped. I thought he was going to be like
Fox is a balanced character.
Fair balance.
Fox is a fair and balanced
There are a lot
character.
of adjectives people used over the past to describe Fox. And credit to Pudge used the tools that he needed to use to get back the next game.
But, you know, as much as we would love to just keep like hating on Fox, Quen's just got to watch out for that.
No,
that's a thing that's in the game. It's a thing that Pudge has the option to do, and it's a thing he was happily able to utilize.
Yeah, and it's
Quen's
quite
just
tricky
watch out
because he's
for
got the Shoryukens to get back. Very vertical kind of recovery, and he's always kind of going to find himself more or less on the side of the platform level with it, or kind of coming underneath it. So he doesn't really have that extreme diagonal sort of, or very good diagonal recovery like some other characters have.
Yeah. Basically, Quen just has to be careful at the ledge, because
that's where it happens.
You know, just try not to play near the ledge. Try to keep stage control. You know, he was doing that fairly well for game 1, and he's just got to do it again.
Yep. Time to go into Smash Field. Yep.
I very much agree with this choice. It gives Fox less space to run around.
2, 1, go!
You know,
4% safe damage. Nice little start there by Pudge.
Yeah. Less space to run around, and also, you know, not as many platforms for Fox to be able to juggle.
Look at the ladder of up airs there. In a couple. It's down tilt, dash attack.
And Pudge off to an early lead in this game 3.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, didn't turn it around.
Pudge could be very good with how he's going.
Pudge is playing so well. You know, when Pudge has a good day, he has a good day, and he is having a good day.
Shoryuken's going to take him out of it. We're not quite at Ice Cube. It was a good day, levels of good dayness, but we're definitely getting there. It's still quite a high percentage for Ryu.
Yeah, we got the Rage Ryu though, so, you know, that's not a worry just yet, but...
I think he was trying to maybe go for an up smash there.
That would be my guess as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
Down air. Shoryuken. No, doesn't quite get the up tilt.
Shoryuken to get back on stage. Ledge trump.
Down smash. Oh, wow!
Quite low there. I guess that was really...
Yeah, Quen actually, he Shoryuken past the ledge, and it put a bit more shield push onto Pudge. But Pudge is a kill percent, and he's got to be careful.
Throw off stage.
We could be seeing a repeat of game 1. Oh! He's fine.
Yep. The angle's fine. Victoria very happy. They're having a great time with this set. Back throw, couple of lasers, Tacon's percentage. 177. It's about as good as a chance to kill as the last.
It was reading for Pudge to make some aggressive option.
Whoa. Footstool. And he's got to watch out. He needs to watch out.
That was a great read there from Quen.
And credit to Quen. I think perhaps the most deserved in that set, but really, wow, what a nice couple of double footstools to take that to game 2. That was
okay.
That's
okay,
what you need to win.
you can calm down now. You've had your fun.
So Quen finding himself into top 32.
Yeah,
Congratulations
very
to him.
good job from Quen. And
Juon
Pudge still not out of it. He's going to be playing... oh, looks like, yeah.
And Juon's made it to winner's side as well.
Yeah, so Juon's taken out Taicho.
Taicho,
Sorry.
Yep.
And...
For the rest of it, Spears has got to play Daddy Gani to go against Taicho. And Bussy is against Taco. So
and the winner of that will be playing Pudge. So
yes,
Taco might be able to get his run back. And given how close the first one was...
Taicho versus... I don't know Spears versus Daddy Gani, but Taicho versus Spears will be a very tight match. It's always rough running into your fellow state members in bracket, but it's effective.
It's pretty unavoidable. Like, the tournaments in South Australia, you're going to have South Australian players playing each other.
Absolutely. So, moving into the next bracket, I'm just going to have a look. I can see Ghost hovering behind someone.
Ghost isn't playing.
I think Kai is just kindly adjusting some of the audio levels for us.
All right, so we should have a game coming up for you fairly shortly. But
so just talking through some of the winners that we've got coming through to top 32.
Yeah.
We've got Jay Dizzle, Invisi yourself,
yep.
Con, and Ark.
Yep.
I guess that's more or less in order 2 and 2.
Yeah, so Jay Dizzle and myself on winner's side and Con and Ark on loser's side.
Top 32. We've got
Snuggles and Haiku on winner's side and Ghost and Flex on loser's side. Of course, Haiku taking out Ghost. That was a huge upset.
Big upset. The crowd was going
but
crazy.
It looks like we've got Waveguide coming up.
Your mate from ACT.
Oh, absolutely. Where's Waveguider? So it looks like he'll be playing Saber.
Okay.
A Donkey Kong main from Western Australia.
I think it might be Sable.
Oh, sorry. Yes, no, you're right. Saber is a Cloud main from Victoria. My mistake there.
So good. And King, wow, he's made himself into... He's got one game from getting into top 32 in the same
Yeah, so King's
pool.
taken out Zeddy from Sydney, 2-1 actually, and now has to play Ma. So, you know, I know that matchup is Rosalina versus Ryu, very much in Rosalina's favour. So King potentially being the first South Australian to make it out on winner's side.
Yeah, I think that's well.
I mean, we don't want to
jinx him.
We don't want to jinx it, but definitely a possibility.
He doesn't need us to jinx it. He'll be fine. But going into this game, we've got Wavy versus Saber. So yeah, Waveguider, as many know him as previously the Wii Fit.
Kind of Wii Fit Greninja co-main. Also recently been working on a Cloud, but for the most part these days plays Greninja. Just because he considers Greninja to be like a better character than Wii Fit in most matchups. He still plays Wii Fit in a few matchups, but you know, he's pretty much mostly Greninja these days.
So game 1 going to Dreamland.
All right.
Cloud versus Greninja. Let's go.
And Saber's definitely going to be wanting to look for platform stages in this matchup.
Saber looking menacing there with the lean forward. Look at that dark under the eyes. It's looking like the villain.
We talked about last game with Fox wanting to use those platforms last set. The platforms to kind of reset his ground-to-air combos, like being able to jump from different heights. Greninja does a similar thing in that he has ground-to-air combos, but he just does it from the ground because Greninja has, I believe, the highest initial jump height in the game. And I think if you include his double jump, it's either highest or second highest to Falco. But, you know, Greninja kind of reminiscent of Melee Falco in how he combos. But,
oh! Nice chase down there.
All right.
So Saber off to a pretty reasonable start.
Yeah, well...
But Wavy just doing a lot of patient play.
You know, the moment he gets off stage, Saber is going to be in trouble because you're going to see the Hydro Pump Gibbs come out.
Exactly.
And that's just, like, if he's off stage, he's dead.
Again, Wave just knows exactly how to play it when there's cross slash. It's just getting in between hits, which is quite nice.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. The crowd loves it.
Saber, you got to be a bit more careful, but, you know, he's seen it once, he's not going to fall for it again.
And up air's going to take it.
Wow.
6% to his name.
And that was a true combo.
Yep.
Okay. Apparently that's a thing that Cloud has. Today I learned.
Whoop, and there's the limit. Now Saber, I don't know what type of a Cloud he is, whether he's a hang on to his limit type of guy or just throw it out.
Well, the last few times he's pretty much just thrown it out. But, ooh, interesting substitute choice. But,
I think it's not bad to keep it a little bit, especially at this part where it's not really like a lot of value in using the limit.
If the opponent's at 0, they're not going to be at kill percent for a while, and you can maybe get another limit. If they're like halfway between kill percent and
And there's a forward
Is
smash
that it?
to take game 1.
Wow! Game 1 over to Saber.
Yeah. Saber turns around to the crowd, and I think he's a little bit surprised himself, but there was a very, forward smash is going to do it.
And
Wave looking
we're
for
starting to see some upsets, and 1-0 to Saber is not looking good for Wave.
No.
We're going to go to either Town and City or FD. FD if it's not banned, Town and City if it is. Wave just like with his Greninja, those are the
just trying to get
he
those
goes
up
for.
airs, etc. And
Well,
yeah.
you know, Saber was kind of moving. Oh wow, we're actually going right back to Dreamland.
Run back.
I'm completely wrong. Ignore me. So I'm curious to know what Wave might see gets out of this stage. It does provide cover from Cloud's aerials. Nice combo there.
Perhaps a little bit more survivability. I don't know. It's one of the things. He did seem a little bit shook, and the forward air into forward smash. Down air onto the platform, up air, neutral air,
And Wave's already at kill percent with this Crush Slash.
yeah, it's he's staying in there, but I think Saber's really just finding himself in a lot more of a comfortable position.
He's got to keep stage control though, and force him to burn it. Oh!
His own forward smash, not enough though.
He's gone. Oh, really? Hydro Pump not quite connecting. And Wave's gonna have to find another way to get Saber back off stage again. Is that gonna be it?
No.
Not quite. Good DI from Wave.
A few just rolls there by Wave. He's playing, not really in his comfort zone. Up air, back air.
Is that?
Oh, still not enough.
Still living.
136. Greninja, not a heavy guy, but
There
he's
we
going to
go.
die to the up air.
Yeah. And Saber looking to pull another upset. Like,
Just threatening with the up air and just going for the back air. Fully on shield. And very smart there by Saber, just to hold shield on platform. All he wants to be doing is holding on to this stock, getting as much damage as he
there
can.
we go. All right. Back to fairly even game, but, you know, Wave's still... He's got to... Oh my gosh, he's got to stop getting hit by up airs.
Well, Saber's doing everything right. I mean, those up tilts, those up air. I mean, he can get the up airs once he's got those up tilts going. Oh, that's a bit more like it. And Wave really hasn't been getting a lot of like extended, follow-ups or combos. He's just relying on what bits he can tack on.
Oh my god!
Touch.
Oh wow!
Not enough.
Looked like he got the aerial version on that, so not quite enough to take it.
And Wave taking his offerings to the Shrine of Sakurai for that final touch.
It was an amazing read. If he'd done it a couple of frames later, that would have been the game.
Jeez, these sets are bringing everything.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we have this one on stream, because the last tough sets we didn't have on stream, but this set is just so close.
Oh, he knows this is Greninja. Everyone in the crowd, similar to me, just
Limit
skipped
online
a beat.
though. Oh, that's it.
Cross slash.
And Waves in losers.
He didn't believe it at first. He was holding his hands up there. He's like, I don't know. It's just, do I have it? And he's got it.
2-0 to Saber.
Credit to him.
Wow.
Credit to him. Yeah.
Saber, Haiku. First they tear through a Vic Ranbat, and now they're tearing through SXC.
Yeah, and look, shaking the head there for Wavy. He knows that it wasn't his best performance, perhaps, but and certainly going to be the favourite in that matchup. But congratulations to Saber getting himself top 32 winner side.
Wow. All right, so Waveguider does move on to face Zeddy in losers, so he still has the chance to make it out. But far out. The upsets today are just... Oh my gosh. Like,
okay,
we've lost 3 first seeds so far into losers bracket, and out of 6, we've lost half our first seeds so far.
I've been thinking about this for a little while, but when I compare SXC last year to this year, it's very much a new generation is coming through. We're seeing it with people like Haiku. We're seeing it with a lot of the younger players. And the established players getting great performances, but they're getting so much more threatened. And look what we've got coming up. We've got ourselves Nike and Boozer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yoshi Bowser. Like, so last year's SSC was also a bit of kind of upset central, but it was in the sense that the players weren't established yet. No one had seen what SA could do. No one had seen what Queensland could do. And then all of a sudden, you know, we get Ghost Jesmo Nikes 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Like, no one saw that coming. Everyone thought Earl would do well, and everyone thought the you know, Kira and MM would do well. But you know, we didn't know what to expect from these strange regions. But you know, like you said, with this time, we've got the established players, and suddenly
it's like, who are these guys?
It's just, like, everyone's being upset anyway.
Yep.
Like, we know who the established players are now, and somehow it doesn't matter.
Yep. So going into game 1.
Game 1, we're going on to Battlefields.
And yeah. So this is for top 32 winners side?
Yes, this is indeed.
So, yeah, not too many big upsets in this. The other winner's side for this is Kevlar versus Christoph, just FYI.
Oh, Kevlar actually taking out Charles.
Yes. So Nike's doing a lot of the down air pressure onto the platforms. I know he likes to do that on stages like Battlefield, Dreamland, etc.
Yeah, and I think against a character like Bowser, who's easily comboable,
yeah,
if you land that down air, you're just going to get a whole bunch of damage. Ooh, that was a very nice pivot there from Nikes. Wow.
And the Battlefield, a great stage for Bowser just to be able to get those side B kills.
Yeah, I know Boozer's favourite stage is Dreamland, you know, partially for that reason.
So fast with the back airs. He actually really makes me appreciate Bowser in a new way with the way he uses his back airs.
Nice up B.
Oh, the air dodge, very risky.
Oh my gosh, that's going to take it. All right.
Yeah, Nike's thinking perhaps how do I get back on stage a bit better.
Just shield poking at the end there. Wouldn't quite have broken his shield.
Okay, there it is.
Yep.
Fully charged up smash, says the taunt.
Dead. Oh my god, what? Like, I know Bowser's heavy, but...
That's heavy.
That's heavy.
That's heavy, man. Now, you can't criticize Nike for taunting, but, you know, wow, that's... very happy about that.
Up smash? No.
At this point, Nike's going to have a bit of increasingly tough time to get the kill setups. He's going to be looking for his jab up smash. He's going to be looking for maybe the down B if the situation's there, but it's really hard. I mean, he's going to potentially forward air. Boozer, on the other hand, he's just happy to just do his up Bs on place and get that safe damage.
Yeah.
Up tilt, up air. Good.
There you go. So, fairly even game still. But you can see Boozer's just got the pressure, really. And you can see Nike's is kind of like...
Egg roll there. I don't think it was intentional. Perhaps just trying to get the egg out. Whoop. Falling down with the neutral air and then coming down with the up air. That was very good. Oh, the pivot grab so good on Bowser.
Looking for another one? No, gets the
catching
air,
with the neutral air, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Not going to
quite be careful now.
Yet.
Oh, one jab was almost enough.
But the heavy armor getting through it, so Nike's...
This is very, very delicate here. I think Boozer gave him too much space there on the pivot grab. Forward tilt, not quite enough. Tense moments here.
And stage control is so
Nike
super important.
Very good awareness to avoid the down B.
It took Nike so long to regain stage control there.
Up smash? No, he's going for down air. Very nice. Good option.
And suddenly, like with Rage on Nike's side, where it's looking viable that Boozer might die soon.
This is where Nike's always lost it.
That's it.
That was the point. He wanted to keep the pressure on because the shield is going down and down, whittling and whittling, but not enough. Have a drink of what looks like aloe vera drink. I hope it is. That's a delicious, delicious and refreshing drink. But coming into the next game, maybe he wants to go to somewhere like Dreamland, perhaps.
Potentially. Yeah, he was using those platforms fairly well. You saw the kind of down air through the jumping through the platforms into the down air to pressure Boozer's shield. But Yeah, I don't know.
Boozer sitting stony-faced, looking a little bored as well.
I'm kind of... He's not bored.
No, he's having a great time, as are we all.
Oh, I think we're all having a great time today. This has been an interesting day in a number of ways. And, like, I still can't believe we've got 2 of the top 3 players in the country already in losers bracket.
Yep, well...
Haiku and Saber. Oh my god.
Top 32 bracket's going to look so interesting, just with the way that it's all dotted out.
Alright, so it looks like Nike's actually wanting to get rid of those platforms.
Yep.
We're on to Final Destination.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily agree with going to FD.
I mean...
Case in point.
I don't agree, but I don't disagree.
It's not a terrible stage for Yoshi.
I don't think there's really any reason, like, any... Ooh, nice punish there.
I think the main reason is it just really limits his get-back options, just not having the platforms, and also the punish options on Bowser.
Yeah, but like, Boozer suffers from the same things. It's just that so far this game, Nike's hasn't been able to put him in a situation where it matters.
Yep. Up tilt, nice. Into up air, 3 up airs.
Because Bowser. Because Bowser. Is he dead?
And up air, yep.
He's dead.
That's it. Stock 1.
Alright.
Boozer running in.
Good read on the roll there.
Yep.
He actually used the up B there because it covered both the neutral get up and the roll away.
Great pivot grab as well.
And Nike's is 2 grabs away from dead.
Yep, going for the old boost cruises, they sometimes call it. Here we go.
Back air.
Ooh.
Gets the air dodge in time. Like, when you're not at kill percent from the up air, and if you're close to the ledge, Boozer will go for the back air instead. But there we go, 2 stock.
Yep.
And Boozer takes it into winner's side top 32.
Yeah,
Wow.
and Boozer took out the recent Melbourne tournament, I think. I don't know which it was.
I don't believe so.
I think, yeah.
I
don't know how recent, but I did see
I know there's been like 3 in the last week or 4 in the last week. So maybe he won one of them and I didn't notice. But, you know, Boozer's a fairly consistent performer in Victoria anyway. So.
He's always amongst like top 5, like just in the mix there.
Absolutely. And he shows up at majors. Like, again, Bowser. We talked about, you know, the characters like Zelda, like Bowser, where, you know, you have one person in the country who plays them well, and as soon as they go into state, they just wreck everyone's face.
So some other bracket updates. We got Christoph who took out Kevlar for that.
Okay,
so
I'm curious to know what character Christoph was playing.
Whether it was Sonic or...
So Christoph is from Wollongong, near Sydney. Sonic main, but today he did express his intention to me to be playing Bowser.
Okay, okay.
He's been playing a little bit of Bowser recently. He played Boozer at... I think it was EB Expo, or it might have been OHN. But, you know, he played Boozer and he's like, wow, this character's broken. I'm playing this character.
So, I guess it's a good time as any to thank all the sponsors for all their support for this event.
Absolutely. This
MSI, IC Steel Series. You can see them all down the bottom. Zowie, by BenQ, Arena, Avcon, Avamedia, Capcom, DX, Racer, M-Wave, SNK, XSplit. Thanks very much.
Yeah, so thanks for all of your support for helping this event to run, because, you know, without you guys, we just wouldn't have been able to run it.
So we talked about this before, but this is King's chance to get into top 32.
All right, so you know, I think he's the only South Australian player left in winners. I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah.
And I must admit, as a Rosalina player myself, I'm very interested to see how King plays this matchup.
King's a player who's really grown and grown in quite a short period of time.
Okay.
And yeah, I think it's someone he's got a good chance sending. I'm not too familiar with Ma. Who's Ma's main characters?
I know his main character is Ryu. So I don't actually know if